argument by Justin earlier that it costs more to house death row inmates. Well, if you take into the fact that death row inmates, the inmates executed in 2010 had been under sentence of death, an average of 14 years and 10 months. So they basically stayed in prison for about 14 years and 10 months before they were executed. But the average life sentence today results in nearly 3 decades of incarceration. So you need to take that into account. Also, I have even more evidence on the relationship between homicides and execution. In a study done by David Phillips, he says that on average, homicides decreased by 35.7% immediately following publicized execution. And the more publicity devoted to the execution, the more homicides decrease thereafter. This decrease apparently occurs because capital punishment has a short-term deterrent effect on homicides. Also, in a study done by Dale Floniger, he found that the Texas execution hiatus in 1996, where they halted all executions, therefore appears to have spared few, if any, condemned prisoners, while the citizens of Texas experienced a net 90, so as many as 150 additional innocent lives lost to homicide due to the halting of the executions. And in the Clayton Lockett case, on June 3rd, 1999, Clayton Lockett had stood in a ravine and aimed a 12-gauge shotgun at Stephanie Naiman, a 19-year-old who had graduated from high school 2 weeks earlier. Lockett and 2 accomplices had beaten one of Naiman's friends and raped another. Lockett told me multiple times that he would kill her if she didn't promise to keep quiet. He warned her one last time, but she insisted that she would go to the police. He pulled the trigger, shot her, spinning her to the ground. The gun jammed, he cleared it, and then fired at her again while she was on the ground. And then one of Lockett's accomplices buried Naiman alive in a shallow grave, with dirt puffing up as she struggled to breathe, and they left her to die. Is this someone that you want to continue living? I don't believe so. And in another case, Texas inmate was executed Wednesday for setting a fire that killed his 18-month-old daughter and her 2 young half-sisters in an East Texas home 15 years ago, and he did that purposefully. I believe that the execution was justified, and this is the reason why we need to keep the death penalty.